Abusive father beat me until I bled for scoring 70% on test, and for lying about therapy, now I'm covering bruises and hiding a secret phone as he plans to end my education. I'm 17, and yesterday my father beat me up until I bled. It started over a lie, or maybe it was the 70% I scored on my last test. He doesn't tolerate anything less than 95, and I'd slipped too far this time. His hand cracked across my face, again and again, so hard my lips split open, blood trickling warm and metallic down my chin. He grabbed my neck, fingers digging in just enough to leave purplish marks blooming under my skin, but not enough to choke me outright. Then came the belt, sharp, stinging lashes across my back, and for the first time, he kicked me, right in the stomach. I crumpled, gasping, the air knocked out of me. He'd never done that before. This wasn't just punishment, it was rage, and I'd earned every blow. I've always been a topper, the kind of student who teachers praised and cousins get compared against. But that one subject, biology, I hated it. The slimy diagrams, the endless Latin names. I never wanted to study it, but my dad insists it's my future. When the marks came, he wasn't just unhappy, he was furious. He snatched my phone, shoved a textbook in my hands, and told me to study. That was my punishment. But I didn't listen. Instead, I did something reckless. I signed up for free online therapy. I'd heard about it from a kind woman who messaged me after I posted on Reddit, a post I'd poured my heart into, shaky and desperate. That's a whole another story, but that's how I got here. In that post, I admitted things I've never said out loud. I'm good at everything: cooking, sports, school. I'm the girl everyone envies, pretty enough to turn heads. But I'm not happy. There's this thing about me that nobody knows. I'm obsessed with older men. Not boys my age, with their awkward flirting and shallow interests, but men in their 30s, 40s. I dated a 30-year-old for 2 months. Nothing physical, just talks and attention that made me feel small, cared for, like a kid again. I crave their steadiness, the way they speak with such quiet confidence. I almost fell deeper with a 45-year-old I met online. He was intoxicating, tracking my meds, my studies, even my periods, buying me little gifts, reading my 5 favorite books just to prove he cared. He'd talk for hours, unraveling my life, convincing me my strict parents were the enemy for chaining me down. I ate it up, called him sir because he asked, blushing at how it felt both wrong and thrilling. But when he pushed too hard, telling me to ditch my family for him, I ghosted him. Now he won't stop texting, new numbers every time, begging me to meet. Did I do the right thing? I don't know. I'm hiding all of this from my parents, juggling secret phones and lies, because I'm talking to a 27-year-old now, wondering if a man like that could ever truly love me. Is it so wrong to want this? That Reddit post led me to the therapy site. I was registering, heart pounding, when I made a stupid mistake, used an old email tied to my phone. Dad saw it. He barged into my room, calm at first, asking what I was doing. I stammered, studying, and flipped my laptop tab to some bio notes, but I hadn't closed the therapy page fully. He leaned over, checked it, and his face darkened. Then the beating started. "This isn't about therapy," he roared, his belt snapping against me. "It's because you lied. How many times have you sat here, wasting time, lying about studying? That's why your marks are trash. If you'd just told me, I'd have dragged you to a damn therapist myself." He was already angry about my grades, and with Mom gone, there was no one to pull him off. He didn't stop until blood stained my shirt. My jaw throbs now, a dull ache. My stomach's tender, where his foot landed. My hands tremble as I type this on a phone he doesn't know about. A gift from someone I won't name. I'm writing a leave note for school too, because I can't show up with bruises and a swollen face. He never wanted a daughter. He's said it before, not outright, but in the way he glares. The way he threatens to marry me off if I fail. I wish I were a boy. Stronger, freer, someone he'd respect. I've done shameful things. Things he'd kill me for if he knew, and I'm glad he's still clueless. Yet here I am, spilling this, fishing for sympathy with a shaky laugh. Pathetic, right? I don't even know why I'm posting again. Maybe because I've got no one left to tell. Everyone from that last post told me to cut ties with those men, so I did, and now I'm alone. My dad took my laptop to check it, but I'm a genius at hiding, until today at least, when I accidentally slipped up. Edit. People commented saying, "Call the police," but they don't get it. My dad's a powerful lawyer with friends in high places, cops, judges. I've seen them at our house, laughing over drinks. Even if they're decent, I can't risk it backfiring. He's always threatening to end my education, ship me off to some husband if I don't shape up. My plan's simple. Survive, get independent, disappear. I'll find a therapist somehow. For now, thanks for reading this hot mess I've made of my life.